The ocean, a vast, dark expanse covering most of our planet, hides secrets that defy our understanding. We like to think we've mapped it, cataloged its inhabitants, and solved its mysteries, but what if we're wrong? What if, in the crushing blackness of the deep, things exist that were never meant for our eyes? Every now and then, a camera, a lone submersible, or a deep-sea probe captures something. Impossible! These aren't just new species. These are anomalies, unexplained phenomena that flicker into existence for a few terrifying seconds and then vanish, leaving scientists baffled and the rest of us with a chilling question: what was that? Today, we're diving into the abyss to look at the most perplexing, unexplainable creatures ever caught on camera. These aren't hoaxes or clever edits. These are genuine recordings from scientific expeditions and deep-sea explorations that have stumped experts worldwide. Our first encounter comes from a remote-operated vehicle, or ROV, thousands of feet below the surface. The mission was simple: geological surveying. The footage, however, was anything but. Out of the inky blackness, a form materialized. It wasn't swimming. It was pulsing, a gelatinous, amorphous blob with intricate, glowing patterns shifting across its surface like a living kaleidoscope. It had no visible fins, no eyes, no mouth. It moved with an intelligence that seemed alien, hovering and rotating as if inspecting the ROV before contracting into a single point of light and vanishing completely. Biologists who reviewed the footage were at a loss. It didn't match any known phylum. It wasn't a jellyfish, a squid, or any kind of cephalopod. Its method of propulsion, its bioluminescence, its very structure defied classification. It was simply an unknown. Next, we journey to the Mariana Trench, the deepest point on Earth, a place of unimaginable pressure and eternal night. A Japanese research vessel deployed a baited camera, hoping to attract deep-sea scavengers. They got something else entirely. For hours, the footage showed nothing but the slow descent of marine snow. Then, a shadow passed over the bait. It was immense, far larger than any known deep-sea fish. The camera caught a glimpse of a long, serpentine body covered in what looked like segmented, bony plates. It moved not like an eel or a sea snake, but with an unnatural, rigid motion, as if it were a machine. The creature ignored the bait entirely, circling the camera once with an unnerving curiosity before gliding away into the darkness from which it came. Analysis of its size and movement couldn't link it to any living creature. Some speculated it could be a prehistoric survivor, but its biomechanics didn't align with any known fossil. It remains a ghost in the machine, a brief recording of something colossal living in the crushing depths. Our third piece of evidence is perhaps the most unsettling. It was captured by a commercial oil rig's subsea camera in the Gulf of Mexico. The camera was monitoring a pipeline when a bizarre entity drifted into view. It was a translucent, membrane-like organism, shaped like a giant, distorted parachute. Trailing from its central body were long, spindly appendages, each ending in a bright, glowing orb. The creature appeared to be hunting. It would spread its parachute wide, and the orbs on its tentacles would pulse in a coordinated rhythm, creating a mesmerizing, hypnotic light show. Then, it would rapidly contract, trapping whatever was lured inside. No one has ever been able to identify it. It's been nicknamed the Abyssal Web, but it's a name for something we don't understand. Its coordinated bioluminescence and unique hunting strategy are unlike anything ever documented. These are not isolated incidents. Similar footage exists in archives all over the world. A fleeting shape that moves too fast for the camera to focus. A series of glowing lights moving in perfect formation with no visible body connecting them. A sound, recorded on hydrophones, that matches no known whale song or geological event. A complex, rhythmic call from the deepest, most unexplored parts of our world. So what are these things? Are they undiscovered species, so alien to us that we can't even categorize them? Are they survivors from a bygone era, living fossils from a time before humanity? Or is it something else? The ocean is the cradle of life on Earth, but maybe it's also a cradle for life we can't even begin to imagine. These clips are a humbling reminder that we are not the masters of this planet. We are merely explorers, scratching the surface of a world that is deeper, darker, and stranger than we know. The truth is down there, watching from the dark, waiting. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the unknown. If you found this as fascinating as we did, Make sure to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into the world's greatest mysteries. What do you think these creatures are? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.